Hello students, in this video we will do some numericals based on mole concept. We have done mole concept and all of you know mole is a number and the value of that number is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23, which is also known as Avogadro's number. This we know. Now we know two formulae to calculate number of moles. I am writing these formulae and all the numericals can be solved by these two formula. So what are the formula? Number of moles is equal to given mass upon molar mass. So if mass is known, then this formula is applied, and if number of particles is known, then the second formula is used. Here number of particles. These particles may be atoms, molecules or ions. Any particles, those numbers which is given or to be calculated, and Avogadro's number, which is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. By these two formula, we can calculate each and every numerical. So first calculate molar mass. We know what is molar mass. Molar mass is atomic mass or molecular mass in grams. That is, atomic mass is in U. So the U is changed with gram and it is the molar mass of that atom. Molecular mass is in U and U is changed to gram, and that molecular mass will be now the molar mass of that molecule. We see how the first molar mass of ethyne has to be calculated. So here C2H2. The first we will calculate the molecular mass of this molecule. Ethyne is an organic molecule, organic gas, and first we calculate its molecular mass and then we convert this molecular mass to molar mass. So how the molecular mass will be calculated? By adding the atomic mass of C and H. So atomic mass of C is 12, and as two atoms are there, this is to be multiplied by 2, plus atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 and two atoms are there, so it has to be multiplied by 2. So 2 and 24. It means 26U is the molecular mass of ethyne. 26U is molecular mass of a molecule, and we have to calculate molar mass. If molecular mass is to be calculated, our answer will be 26U. But here we have to calculate molar mass. So what is molar mass? This U just changes to G, gram, then it will be 26 gram is molar mass. So this is the answer. For molar, just change this U with G. So 26G is the answer. Then second is sulfur. One molecule of sulfur, it is formed by 8 atoms of sulfur, and the atomic number of sulfur is 32. So molecular mass will be 32 into 8. It will be 256U. This is the molecular mass. And when we want to change it to the molar mass, it will be 256 grams or G. Next is nitric acid. Nitric acid, first we take the atomic masses of all the elements and then add up all those, then we have molecular mass, change U with G, and you will have molar mass. So HNO3, H1, and atomic mass of nitrogen, this is nitrogen atom. So it is 14 and oxygen is 16. 3 atoms are there. So into 3. So it will be 15 plus 48. How many? 15. It will be 63 U or 63 grams will be molar mass. So this question is solved like this. Just first you calculate molecular mass, change U with G, and you will get the molar mass. Numerically it is equal to molecular mass, just the unit is different. So keep here, write this Avogadro number. Now coming to the second, what is mass of 1 mole of nitrogen atom? We know, this is the simple question. We know the mass of nitrogen atom, atomic mass is 14 and molar mass will be 14 G. So it is a simple 1 mole of nitrogen atom will have 14 G. But if we want to calculate it by this formula, we can calculate number of mole is given in this formula. I am putting the values. Number of mole is 1. Given mass, we have to calculate the mass. So mass we have to calculate and molar mass. Molar mass of nitrogen 14 is atomic mass. So 14 gram will be molar mass. 14. So mass of one atom will be 14 grams. We can do directly or we can do it by putting this formula. Second, 10 moles of sodium sulfide. So first we should know the molar mass of sodium sulfide. So we should know the molecular mass of sodium sulfide. So how will we calculate? Sodium 23 is the atomic mass into 2 plus S is 32 plus 16 oxygen into 3. So this will be the molecular mass. How much? 23 into 2 is 46 plus 32 plus 48. So 126 U will be molecular mass and 126 gram will be molar mass. So now we have molar mass. So in this formula we have to calculate mass. Number of moles are given 10. 10 is equal to mass to be calculated upon 126. So the mass will be 1260 gram. It means 10 moles of sodium sulfide will have 1260 grams of mass. So this is how this is calculated. Now the third question, convert into moles. With this formula you cannot face any difficulty if you put one of the formula. If mass is to be calculated this and number is calculated then this. Convert into mole. 12 grams of oxygen gas. Here gas is given. It means it is O2. If oxygen atom is given or only oxygen is given, you will calculate with simple O. If gas is given, gas is a molecule, you should write O2. So here mass is given. This we will apply this formula. We have to calculate number of mole. Mole is equal to 12 grams is given. So and what is the molar mass? Molar mass will be 16 plus 16. So it will be 32. 2. So is equal to 3/8, and you convert it in decimal, and it has no unit. Why no unit will be there? Because mole is a number. Convert it. 0.6. It is equal to 0.375. So this is number of moles. You can write here moles. No unit is there, but this is the number 0.375 moles. So this is the answer of this. Now 22 grams of carbon dioxide. How we will calculate this? What is asked? Mole is asked. So mole is equal to what is given? Number of moles we have to calculate it. 22 grams carbon dioxide is given, and the molar mass of carbon dioxide. So C12O2, 16 to the 32. So it is 44 U or 44 grams. First you have to write U and then grams. So the molar mass of carbon dioxide is 44 divided 0.5 moles. No unit, it is number. Half mole will be present in 22 grams of carbon dioxide. So this is the answer. Now come to the next question. It is a slight tricky question. How? Because we have to calculate number, and what is given? Mass is given. Given is mass, and we have to calculate a number of only aluminium ions which are present in aluminium oxide. First I want to tell you that is the mass of ions. It is equal to mass of atoms, because ions, they differ only by electrons, 1 or 2 or 3 electrons, and electrons have negligible mass. So the mass of ion, it is equivalent to mass of atom. So whether ions are written or atoms are written, it is one and the same thing. Now first we have to calculate the molar mass of aluminium oxide. First you should know the formula of aluminium oxide. Aluminium oxide is Al2O3. So first we calculate formula unit mass. It is a ionic compound. So instead of molecular mass, we say formula unit mass. Al27 is the atomic mass into 2 plus 16 into 3. What will you get? It is 54 plus 48 is equal to 102 U, which is equal to 102 grams. So formula unit mass is this, and this is the molar mass. Molar mass is, we say it both for covalent and ionic compound, but this is formula unit mass, and covalent compounds, they have molecular mass. So this is 102 gram is the molar mass of Al2O3. Now with unitary method, we can say if 102 grams Al2O3 has how much aluminium? Molar mass of aluminium, it has 2 atoms or 2 ions. So 27 into 27, it means 14 grams of aluminium is present in Al2O3. 102 has 54 grams of aluminium. Is it clear to all of you? Here 2 Al are present, 1 Al is 27, so 2 Al will be 54. So in 102, this present 54 of Al, and how much is given? 0.051. So in 0.051 aluminium oxide, how much aluminium will be present? 54 upon this into 0.051, and this is 2. Here we will write 1000, and this will be cancelled. How? 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are, it will be 27 upon 1000. So this is aluminium present in so much aluminium oxide. So this is in grams. So much aluminium is present in, this is mass. So much aluminium is present in so much aluminium oxide. Now we know the mass. Now we convert this mass into mole. How? Number of mole is equal to mass. This is written here. So mass we have 27 upon 1000. Mass upon molar mass. Molar mass of aluminium is 27. We know one atom is atomic mass is 27. So molar mass of one aluminium will be 27. So number of moles will be 1 upon 1000. This is number of moles. Number of moles in so much aluminium oxide is this. Number of moles of aluminium are so much. Now we want to know the number of aluminium ions or number of aluminium particles. So we will use the second formula. Moles we know, number of moles equal to number of particles. Here we have to calculate number of ions divided by Avogadro's number, 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23. So number by cross multiplication, number of ions will be 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 upon 1000. Okay? Is this okay? So what will be the answer? Either you can write 6022 into 10 to the power 23 if 3 zeros are cut with this, but we write, when we have this exponent here, we write normally 6.022 into 10 to the power 20. These three, they are subtract from 23 and our answer will be 6.022 into 10 to the power 20. This is the right way of writing. And what is these? These are number of ions of aluminium. So this is how first we calculate molar mass, then we calculate number of moles, then in those number of moles we calculated number of ions. So in this question both the formula are used for mass also and for number also. In this way you have to do more questions from your book and you will be familiar with both the formula. So this is all for numericals of molar concept. Thank you.